I've been doing.
Before you bring it to
This is my birthday present. They're making fun of me. My family is. They agitate me. And like Brad said, my name is Eddie Parish. I live in Kingston, Tennessee. And Joan gets mad at me when I even tell strangers sometimes about Don when I see them doing stuff. And I even sold my pressure washer because I don't need it no more. And if you go by my house, you look at my driveway, it's not white, but it's not all packed up and dirty and everything. And so I do my driveway about twice a year. I do it first of the summer, and at the end of the summer I do it. But at the end of the summer, I think it does a better job because it sits all winter. And people put this down. Don't put it down before it rains. The longer it sits, the better it works. And you put it down, and if you spray something up here and expect it to be clean today, you're wrong. You want to put it down and leave it. The longer it stays, the better it works. And you may have to come back and do it more than one time when they're real bad. And I cleaned Jones, Mr. Abbott's tombstone that was out here at Oral Baptist Church. When we see it, we couldn't even read the names.
My grandpa had it.
Yeah, we couldn't even read the names, and we cleaned it, and it was a different stone. It was red, and now you can read the names and read her grandmother's name on there. She was open, and so you can. It actually cleans it, but you just don't get in a hurry. And people want to know the formula for it. There's not no formula for I'm concerned. And you can use this, but this is kind of expensive. I get this at Sam's for about $9, and it's 3 of them. It cleans a lot, and you can spray one tombstone with one ball, you know. And you just spray it on there and leave it. Like I said, the longer you leave it, and if it rains on you need to redo it. If it rains tomorrow, you need to redo it because it's already washed it off. And when I'm doing it, my formula is, and I always wear gloves anytime I do anything. I learned that at work. I don't do nothing without gloves on. So this is the way I do it. See, that's full of water. I just put it in there until so whatever you do, it's not wrong. See, I'm done.
Like Grandma's cooking.
Yep. And while I'm right here, this right here now, I use this too for Joan gets mad when I spray the house. Because if you get it on the windows, it does make a mess. You need to wash the windows pretty fast. And but this is what's called a hose sprayer. There are different types, but I like this one here. I got this in full brush in Pigeon Forge, and I love this one but you just fill this here full of Dawn, as much as you want. Yeah, my gloves. Now sometimes I leave it like that and put a little bit of water in because it kind of makes it not so thick and it goes through the sprayer better. But you just hook that up to a water hose and you can clean that whole church, spray the sidewalk. And my son in Florida, I clean his sidewalk and stuff at his house down there every time I'm down there. And the last time I was down there, he called me 2 or 3 days later. He said, "Dad, it snowed on my sidewalk out here because it bubbles up." And but that right there is excellent for big jobs. And if we had a water hose that reached up here, we could clean every one of them up there. So, and see this too, there's two too. I cleaned that one there about 3 years ago. That's the Robinsons. That's Joe's great-great-grandparents. And the one right above it is a Robinson too. And his name is Lund. We didn't know, we couldn't even read the name on that one. And after we cleaned it and started talking about it, June, I think June or Laura Bell had a picture of him. He was in his 20s, I think, when he died. And I've got a picture of him now. So when you clean, when you find out, you read the tombstones, you find out a lot of information on them. But All right. Which tombstone we want to clean today? Anybody see one they want to clean on? Like I said, you know, it's not going to be clean today. You see what you want to do? Oh, that's another thing. You're really not supposed to clean a tombstone unless you're actually family. You know, because brushes and things like that damage them.
Well, then you need to pick out one.
Well,
pick out your family.
I'm not getting none of these people. I'm sweating.
Only by marriage.
By marriage.
Believe it or
Pick
not.
one out that's in the shade, Eddie.
Hey, believe it or not, these two tombstones right here are family members on my mama's side. Their daddy is buried at Wheeler Fire, and he was a doctor. And they are kin to me on the Davises and the Sylvias and the Turpins. And but they are
Do they
kin.
need to be cleaned? Take them.
Well, I've done.
They don't look very dirty.
No, you didn't really dirty.
If you see one kind of dirty on this, but you just see all you do. See here. All right. Just leave it.
How long?
Months.
Forever?
Mother Nature washes it out.
Right, Mother Nature will. Like you say, real dirty when you may have to come back in a month or two, and
Spray it again.
but now the sun will bake that in, and I believe that's what has a lot to do with it.
Probably.
But that's a see.
Yeah.
But people most people want you to spray it and be clean right then.
Yeah.
And it don't work that way. And you know, if you go to the veteran cemeteries, they clean too, but they have a special solution they clean with, and they do about the same thing. They spray and don't wash it. You know, so. See, we got a bunch here. We can do a bunch of them.
Which ones you said you did, Eddie?
Huh?
Which ones you said you've done already?
I done this one right. This is Jones' fingerprints right here.
Oh, yeah. The other way. Yeah, we did the name.
This is first time I done it. You couldn't even read their names. You know, yeah, I done this about 3 years ago.
How many times have you done it?
This right here be the second.
Wow.
Did you come over and do my driveway?
And my house.
Careful what you ask.
The Robinsons, I'll let tell stories. The Robinsons is Stella's parents. And when Mr. Jenkins' first wife died, I can't find where she's buried, but she was a smith. Then his second wife dies. Where is she? I think she's right in here somewhere. Then when she has 3 kids, she gets killed by a bullet. The son throws a bullet in the fireplace, kills her. I've got an article on that too. And anyway, she has 4 kids. Mr. Jenkins has 4 kids. The Robinsons here had Stella, and she was a lot younger. And you can look at the tombstone and said, "Would you marry Mr. Jenkins to help him take care of his 4 daughters?" Well, I think she kind of hesitated, but she did. She has 7 more kids.
Wow.
And all the kids, like Roy and all them, they used to call her mom. You know, because she was a good person.
I remember her.
And anyway, that's and the Jenkins is on the farm where the Jenkins had that was, and they inherited it. The Robinsons. And if you go across a railroad track and going to Herman, when you go across the railroad track in Herman over there, that big white house on the left, that was her original farm place. I work on Ancestry, and I love. I'm full of old stories like that, and I am wrong on a lot of them too. So people correct me. So if anybody knows anything, because I want to be corrected on it. You know.
That looks good.
And but see,
Yeah.
It's probably out there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, being outside just automatically things you do that, you know.
So if you did one of those that's almost black, would it be that way?
Yes.
Eventually.
I think this one right here. I think I've done this one right here. Oh, I did. That's Julianne Rock. That's I done that one.
Wow.
That is the Robinson. That is Julianne, and she was a Harvey. She was Julianne Harvey. I think, if I'm not mistaken on that. But I done that one too, you know. But this first time I've been out here with the stuff in a long time. You know. But now, when y'all come back out here in a month or two and look at these, you see what you think.
We will.
So we need to come over here.
Who's that in
We
there?
need to set a date right now when we're coming back to look for
Well, that's how much cleaner.
See this one here?
You can see the name.
See, you can't even see the name on this one. Oh. I'll do this one. But you won't be able to tell for days or two. I think, yeah.
You just leave it on your driveway like that too?
Yep, it dries up.
You don't wash
it off. Because you rinse it off, you defeat the purpose.
But you will notice when it rains, like foam coming in.
She knows.
Yeah, you look up here, there's just the bubbles floating all across the cemetery.
Mother Nature done it, and Mother Nature cleaned it.
Oh yeah, that would be.
You know. But you see how it's starting to clean a little bit, but it takes like the sun dries it and does it. So, like I said, you get them small balls and come and do one or two, and they're easy instead of carrying this around. You know what I mean? You know, because this is kind of hard.
What else can you use Dawn for then?
Dawn can be used. My dentist, I got false teeth. And my dentist told me, he said, don't buy this stuff. Use Dawn to clean your teeth with. And so, you know, it's use. And I have some in the bathroom, and I spray the tub out when I get out, and then it just cleans itself. You know, keeps it clean.
Don't it make it slick?
If you get into it right then, it will.
But when you get it wet, when you start to get back in it and you get it wet,
always rinse it out.
you rinse it out before you get in.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, but believe it or not, I'm sold on it. You know, really. I mean, I'm lazy, so this is the best way to do it.
You are not lazy.
This is the best way to clean stuff like this. You know what? But you see where this is starting to clean a little bit already.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like Eric. I won't say. I mean, Gary.
Those were bad, like that one right there.
I'm so used to saying everything. Gary had a brother that was real nice than him.
Or you can ask.
Hey, look here. You start seeing the name come through a little bit.
Let's see what his shirt says.
You see a name coming through.
Eddie, we have a question.
All right, go right ahead.
What you had, didn't it say platinum on that jug that you was using, Dawn Platinum or something like that? No.
I get that at Costco.
So that's more concentrated than the regular.
You use regular if you want to, but I get that at Costco and I wait till it's on sale. It's $9.99, and they always have $2 off. Limit 2 balls to a thing, and I buy it every time I'm in there. I buy 2 until I get about. I try to keep about 10 in the garage at a time. That way I have it.
I bought it before and it'll say whatever 3 times the strength or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, and then the
But
regular strength.
like I said, I just put it in there every way I want it. People want to know a formula, like put 2 ounces to a gallon. I don't do that junk. You know, I just put it in there and go with it.
Before you get tired of pouring.
Look there. That's already coming through.
Wow.
I think Gary's used to who this is now. It's Gary. But you see how it's coming through already? But 1986. Am I right or wrong? But if anybody wants to use it for anything else, feel free. I got this whole container here. I really don't want.
The preacher wants you to do the side of the church.
If you turn, you can't get to the water down there because it keeps it turned off on you.
So you're saying they can borrow yours right now and take it and do theirs if they wanted to?
Yep.
So you don't have to take it home?
Nope. If anybody wants to use it, more than free to clean anything.